So it goes a little something like this. All of us, start at, you could say, the lowest level because we don't know any better, and we're talking directly about other people. And that can be positive or it can be negative. So you're out with a friend and you're talking about another person in your life, and you're talking directly about the person. Okay. Then you reach level two. I'm just saying level two. You go to level two where you say, I don't really want to talk bad about people anymore. So you do your best to talk about it, about the situation at hand, without making the person bad. But because you're pretending you're not hurt, it still comes out negative. Okay? Because you haven't addressed your pain enough. So you're meaning well, but you haven't done the work yet. So when you talk about it, it still sounds negative. And also be mindful, you don't know how the person in front of you is interpreting what you're saying. The person in front of you can be more hurt than you, and they're still going to spin the situation, even if you mean well, and make it a negative. So you have to keep that in mind, because people are going to filter what they filter based on what they're going through or based on what they've gone through. So then you go, oh my God, this is starting to get exhausting. So I'm going to work on myself. And I'm only going to start talking about something if I can do it in the most communicative way possible. And I'm only now going to start focusing on what's around the situation. So I'm going to keep this person completely protected. I'm not going to say one negative thing about them. I need to talk about the situation and use that as a reference point. But I'm doing it so that I can keep discovering more about myself. You know that feeling, right? You're trying to protect someone because you don't want to talk badly about them. You only want to talk about the situation because it's healthy to express yourself, and you want to talk about what's fluttering around it. So that's great. That's a pretty high level. But then my friends, then you get to a place where you realize, my God, if I have to be so overly cautious when I'm talking about something, if I have to think about keeping this person safe and presenting it perfectly, then I'm working too hard. Even though I'm a great communicator now, even though my intentions are pure now, the fact that I'm even having to protect someone as I talk about the situation is a problem. So then that's when you realize the universe is trying to get me to a brand new level where I turn away from the whole thing and I walk toward my new life.